Hey guys, Captain Taylor here with SaltyScales.com. What I want to discuss today is how to locate the grouper that are surrounding the Sunshine Skyway fishing pier. I've been fortunate enough to have been fishing the piers for about 15 years now, and a lot of my most fondest memories were created out there with both family, friends, and just a great place to go, especially when of course there were both spans. But what I want to do is share one of my grouper secrets I used to fish out there 4 days a week, especially when I was working from home. So I would definitely go out there quite a bit. But people get frustrated because, although it is a great fishery, it does take time, and a lot of people either don't have the time or they don't want to put in the time to find or locate the fish and the technique. But one of the popular methods that I used out there and that I learned from the legend Scooter was freelining. And I don't know, there wasn't many people doing it at the time that I started doing it, and of course Scooter was, I do believe, one of the first to do it, at least the first that I've ever seen do it. And I learned a few things from him, but a lot of what I learned was also from trial and error and just going out there and doing it. So freelining obviously is a great technique, and the reason being is that it allows you to cover a lot of area, and the debris on the rock piles are there due to the fact that there was an unfortunate event, May 9th, 1980, I do believe, where a freighter hit the Skyway Bridge, killing 35 people. The only good thing that came out of that was the development of the reefs on the Skyway piers, which brought in a lot of the game fish, a lot of the snapper, grouper, things like that. So how do you locate these rock piles? Well, you can locate the rock piles, of course, by going out there and fishing them, but there's also a method or a way to know exactly where the placement of the rock piles. And one of the ways, I have this picture here, one of the ways to know, and this is like one of my best kept secret when I was fishing the pier, I didn't really tell anyone, but you'll notice these pilings. All these pilings look the same, except for when you get to these type of pilings that have the cross, they cross in the center, and it's that support there. Well, these pilings here are the ones that you look for when you're looking for the rock piles. My guess is that when they were dropping these reefs and the rock rubble out, they were using these as a guide for how they dropped them. So out from in front of these pilings on both sides, there should be rubble after the second bathroom, starting after the second bathroom on the Skyway Bridge once you enter. And that technique, or with the pilings that I just told you about, that is how you find your sweet spots, or the rock piles that are most productive. Now, a lot of people are going to hate me after this little video because there are a few now that know it, and they probably don't want you to know it. So get out there, free line, a big juicy pinfish or pigfish or a little yellowtail jack, and put them on these rock piles. Just make sure you're beefing up your gear, guys, and don't lay your rods down. 80 to 100 pound test leader, 80 pound test braid, and make sure you have something with sufficient drag. Don't go out there and just lose all your line and your leader in the rock piles, so other people have to lose their fish due to your not doing your due diligence. So just make sure you beef up your tackle, get a reel with at least 24 pounds of drag, and when it hits, you better get ready and hold on, because they hit like a freight train. If you have any questions or concerns, just feel free to post on the YouTube page, or if you like, you can go to SaltyScales.com. I'll be happy to answer any questions you might have. Thank you guys, and we'll see you on the water.